It's crazy how I look down to try to get the camera situated, and I look up and there goes that black bird. So I was saying that seeing that bird at the start of me getting ready to set up to record this video was very poetic. I used to be really scared of those birds, and now I'm able to see death as a part of life, a part of a regenerative cycle. I'm calling in my own personal rebirth. And in order for rebirth to happen, there's a version of me that has to die. I just came off of a fast that made me really proud, that had me really affirmed, like, this is what I want and this is how I'm going to do it. And I'm seeing the benefits of it. And the moment that I started eating again, I started eating everything. And that was not the intention. So that's why I'm coming here today, because it is a happy space for me. And it is a regenerative space for me. And I want to actually come back here with more community. I want more people to come here, and I want us to enjoy this space together because it's been so restorative for me. And I would like to share this with y'all as I'm in this chapter of engaging my neighbors, the people who live within my neighborhood, the people who live in Brooklyn, New York. Like, I want to get to know people. I want to connect, and I want to connect at the level of meeting our needs, our environmental, our spiritual, our cultural, our energetic needs, our nutritional needs, our, like, rooting in the things that nourish us. So, yeah, hopefully we'll do more filming. Like, I'll bring people back here and we'll record and we'll connect. So, let's see how that goes. Second, I've been doing work. I've been putting together presentation for diabetes. And one of the common symptoms of people with diabetes is um, frequent thirst and frequent urination. These things go hand in hand, because when you're experiencing hyperglycemia, too much glucose in your blood, too much sugar in your body tries to restore homeostasis in your blood by being thirsty, by signaling thirst. This is a homeostatic response of the body, um, telling you to hydrate yourself, to drink water, so that the kidneys can filter out the excess glucose from the blood through urine. And it made me think about, I never thought of thirst in that way. I knew thirst in a general sense was we were dehydrated, right? I never thought about it specifically as a resource for achieving homeostasis, achieving balance and equilibrium with ourselves, right? So I invite you all in this video to reflect with me and think more about the things that we're thirsty for in life. Thinking from a holistically nourishing lens, what are the things that our bodies are thirsting for? What are the things that our minds are thirsting for? What are the things that our spirit is thirsting for? And how does this thirst, how does this craving bring us balance, bring us equilibrium, bring us what we need to be well? We just need to identify what our needs are. And we need to be present enough with ourselves to identify what our needs are. And so that's what I'm calling in to myself, to really hone in on what my needs are and to meet those needs. The people who are go getters, the people who really get what they want and get their way, they're not second guessing the fact that they need something. They're not thinking about, they're not feeling shame about their needs. They just need what they need. And then I also learned that I was able to see that same concept with babies. Bro, you ever seen babies belligerently cry, like you're in the process of making their bottle, or you're in the process of changing them, or you're actively trying to hush them to sleep, and they're bawling because their need is to rest, and they're regulating and getting to that balance where they can actually do the thing, which is rest. Or you're actively making their bottle or something like this, and they are belligerently bawling. It's because they have a need. They have a need, and they don't care about you being overstimulated. They don't care about the fact that you're doing it right now. Like, they don't care. Like, they're gonna cry until they get that need met. And that's something that I learned from really strong personalities and babies, honestly. Like, in society, we are impressed upon by other people, people telling us what we should want in this life, what we should strive for, and then we internalize those and mistake those for our needs, and those are not our needs. And so it really takes being present with the self and coming back to the self to identify and really receive fulfillment through honoring our needs, which we just have to learn to be in present enough in order to identify them so that the next step is getting them. My needs are to live this life where I don't have to travel and go out of my way to be in nature. I just want to be one with nature. I just want to live in nature. Like, I just want to be with the elements. I want to wake up and be in nature. Like, I want to strive the same effort that I'm doing now to be in nature is I want to be on the inverse. Like, I want to strive to come into the metropolis. I want to become more skillful. An immediate and clear need is right now I need to go back to eating how I was eating in the month of April. The best diet for you is the one that your body enjoys. When you feel your stomach feel okay, a sense of calm, a sense of peace. When you feel your mind feel okay, a sense of calm, a sense of peace. When you feel your energy levels feel right, you are like, I can do this. I like literally you're just on go. That's what I want for myself right now. And so I have to begin at the level of where I was in April, where I was fasting, and then compound, introduce things to my diet and different methods of preparing food to my diet so that I can optimize my digestion. Um, I got a lot of detoxing to do, y'all. What? Sugar? Sugar ate me up. Sugar ate me up, and it's so funny. Like, diabetes runs in my family, and I feel like this is I'm gonna end this video here. What we experience with ourselves and our lives as normal, what we have accepted as our normal, is not even our baseline, y'all. It's not even our baseline. And so, like, that's what I'm really excited about. And my need is to live, is to work with people to keep myself accountable. I need to not be healing alone. And um, I need to not be healing alone because there are days where I don't feel like it. And I'm gonna, like, and I have been just doing the wrong thing. I have been betraying myself. So my need right now is to be in community. That's what I'm thirsting for. Like, I'm thirsting to get on the other side of, I'm ready to reach a new level of my healing. And I do think there is a point where you arrive at a destination and it is healed. For me, it looks like the nausea, the brain fog, the like impaired cognitive function, the depression, the anxiety, like I do believe that I will be on the other side of that. Develop a practice of being more disciplined, and I will develop a practice where I no longer eat the things that cause the brain fog and contribute to the brain fog. And then I will have it in me to be out doing what I'm meant to do. I just want people to know what my intentions are and what I truly cared about in this life. Um and I'm calling in help and support so that I can overcome this hurdle because I really want to be a resource for others. But the care that I imagine myself giving in this life, like, I don't want to retire from the vision that I have. Like, I want to be 80 healing people. Like, I want to be healing people for as long as I'm alive. Oh, that just made me tear up a little bit. I want to master the healing arts. I want to alleviate people of what ails them. I want to be a caretaker and for my family, but also just like, bro, like people that are suffering in the world. Okay, period. I have seen people within the urban metropolises of Jamaica, of New York City, um, and then like social media exposes me to the people all over the world, and like I really do feel like a lot of violence, a lot of crime, it's like people are not being supported, people are not being like held, people are not being nurtured. And so, like, when you are starved, when you are thirsty for love and care and community that actually sees you and doesn't judges you and genuinely wants to help, and they make you feel safe. Like when you are starved for that, you think you're a monster, bro. You don't think you deserve it. You don't think like babies need to be held and nurtured and cared for. And we come from backgrounds where since we were kids, we were expected to not be children. Like we were expected to fucking just have it all figured out and just know what we're doing. And like we didn't have our hands held. But that is something I need. And that is something that we need. And I want to hold people's hand through their healing process. Period. So I just left the admissions office to go back to school because I don't want nobody to invalidate my ability to heal people. I really take this, the gravity of being responsible for somebody's life. I just want to be as competent as possible. Those are what my needs are right now, and I'm trying to get them met by any means necessary. And also, like, for me to receive the care that I want to give in this life, I would love for somebody to, like, what does she need right now? And how can I nurture her? How can I care for her to make her life better? Like, I can't say I've had that in my life. I've been blessed, but I ain't never had nobody be like, yeah, yo, like, I'm here for you. And that's who I want to be for people. And it would just be so beautiful for me to receive that in a community, in a partner, like in life. Like, I would just really, really love that. Share with me what your physical, spiritual, and mental needs are in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like this video. If you watch this video to this point, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that in some way, shape, or form you feel inspired or activated or seen, or like you related to something that I shared here. Thank you to the 20 people that watched my last video. I really do think about 20 people sitting in the room. Like, that would make me feel really accomplished. It would make me feel really good. So thank you to the people who really do watch my videos. Y'all are why I'm making this video. If you don't feel like commenting below, feel free to follow me and DM me. Like, I'm here. All right, peace, y'all.